folks. I'm Bug from Heritage Salvage, and I am here at the fabulous Polly Klaas Community Theater, which I endearingly love to refer to as Polly's Place. And I'm here with the Executive Director of Petaluma People Services, the fabulous Elece Hempel. And I am also here with Raine, Howe, the Executive Director of Polly Klaas Foundation. And what we would like to do here is begin to take it all back to each community.
I can't let this slip by. It was when the community was searching for Polly that we found this community. We found Petaluma. And I remember driving in and we were looking for houses and thinking, what a sweet little town. There's little yellow ribbons on all the trees, not even knowing what was really going on in this community. And that's when I fell in love with the heart that beats in Petaluma. Finding PPSC was one of those things that really changed who I am and how I think about community. We now have over 90 programs, and it's all about building self-sufficiency and independence and the ability to continue to thrive where they want to thrive, and that's here in Petaluma.
Right, and it's like that person walking down the street. If you are so bold to just say, hey, how you doing? Or good morning. In Petaluma, most people look at you and smile back.
Yeah.
You know? And so, Raine, you became executive director of the Polly Klaas Foundation 8 years ago. And tell us your story.
I lived in Nevada when Polly was abducted, and my daughter was born the same year as Polly. And the incident struck me so deeply because my daughter was having a slumber party the same weekend that Polly was having a slumber party. Everything just seemed so identical about it. So it was such a scary time. But then, as Elece so eloquently stated, it is something that demonstrated the very best of this community. And then 29 years later, this community came together to finally honor her life. And I've been the executive director since 2013, which was the 20-year remembrance of her disappearance. And her mom contacted me the night before, and she said, Raine, this is the last time I want this community gathering to remind me how my daughter was taken from me. You know, at a time in our lives where people are not agreeing on anything, you know, this community all agreed that they wanted to see this theater renovated. And it all culminated in about, $1.2 million from children's piggy banks to angel donors and everybody in between. It's the Polly Klaas Community Theater because it's for all of us. It's for whoever is here. It's for whoever we're with at that time. And I think it's true. This is a very special place. The parallel that I draw between this theater and the work at Petaluma People Services, your agency is an umbrella for all of these things that make our community better, and I can't thank you enough.
One of the things I love about where we are is you ask for help, how many volunteers step up in this city? And the fact, like you were saying, all of a sudden you've got volunteers from every walk of life, and 25% of them happen to have been through your program first, and then they came back around to help.
Our community is who we're with, and our community can expand and get tighter when it needs to and expand again to figure out what we in our community need.
Yeah. So, you two fabulous humans, before I let you go, let us make sure that we let our audience know how to find you, how they can help, how they can join.
Petaluma People Services, PPSC, 707-765-8488. Seriously, you get me 9 times out of 10 on the phone. Or you can email us, and if you go to our website, which is www.petalumapeople.org, there's all different kinds of email addresses. They all come to me, so you're gonna get me no matter what you do.
And Raine?
So the best way to reach us is at 707-769-1334, and we're in the office. We're a 24/7 organization, so you're going to get us or our voicemail. We'll call you right back. And you can also go to the website, which is pollyklaastheater.org, and it can link itself also to the foundation. So if you just remember pollyklaastheater.org, then you can find the Polly Klaas Foundation as well as theater information. Thank you.
And if not, just call Mr. Finney. Because he is actually running the whole show.
I am so sorry.
That is fabulous.
So wiggly.
Thank you for showing up, Mr. Finney. You're the best.
This is too tall for you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
That's fun.
Ah, yes. Yay, my favorite part. My hug. See, I had 9 brothers and sisters, so when you came to the Deacon's house, everybody would be like, okay, get ready, you're going to get hugged to death.